Hey, what's up everyone, Zane Time Gaming here. Welcome back for another Division 2 video. Well guys, the wait is finally over for me, honestly. I was waiting for this for a long time. I mean, the time I actually saw the stats of this particular item which I'm reviewing here, and I was really excited. I wanted to test it with this. I already tested on the PTS and it was so good. I didn't make any videos for the PTS and stuff, but I kind of wanted to get it in hand and in live game and try to test it out. So it's here, yes, you probably know what it is. I'm talking about the Vile Mask. It's a new exotic piece, which you get it from season. It's free. It's totally free. If you own Warlords of New York expansion, of course, you're going to get that season 2. And when you reach like level 19 season, you're going to unlock the Vile Mask. It's just free for you. So I've been using this for the last few hours and I'm in love. Honestly, this is so good. So that's why I'm actually reviewing this, and I'm going to test some damage. I did already test it, but I'm going to show you guys that what's the difference between when you use the Vile Mask and when you do not use it. So first thing you can see, this is my status effect build. I went for all damage straight away. Like I'm using glass cannon, but I won't recommend to use glass cannon. Is because you take a lot of damage. So best option is, in my opinion, to use spotter, because that's like the second best damage you can actually do. So that's why you use that. That's better. Or you can use Overwatch if you want to. But I was going to test that with the highest damage possible, so I'm just going for this. Even though my pieces are attributes are not like maxed out, but still I'm testing it. It's really working fine. So this is my casual build right now. You can see 4-piece Eclipse Protocol, 2-piece Wyvernware, which most of us actually running it right now, and with the fire starter, of course. So you can see the burn damage is 306k, but it's more than that. It's like crazy damage, with, of course, with glass cannon, and also the harmony, and also with the everlasting gauge, with the perfect perpetuation. So this build is super strong, right? This is really nice. Most of the, like, if you matchmake on a group, at least one guy on that group is running this Eclipse Protocol build. I mean, if it's not running like the fire starter, but in a different way, definitely someone is actually running this. Okay, so this is a very good build. It's a meta right now. Now, can you increase the damage of this build? Yes, you can. You got the Vile Mask over here, the exotic Vile Mask. This can improve your status effect damage. This is so good right now. I would definitely recommend you guys to use it. Even if you're not using like a status effect build, if you have like some sort of a hybrid build, you can also use this, and this will definitely increase your damage. Now, why is that? You can see the talent here, Toxic Delivery. Status effect also apply a damage over time debuff for 10 seconds, and total damage dealt is equal to 50% of your concussion grenade damage, and increased by your status effect attribute. So what it basically does is, when you apply a status effect, it's gonna do like extra damage for 10 seconds, and that extra damage is from your concussion grenade, like 50% of your concussion grenade. So for example, like this is my concussion grenade here. You can see 1.4 million is the damage for this concussion grenade. So that's gonna be like half of the damage, like 700,000 damage is going to be done towards a status effect person for like 10 seconds. But if you have more status effect attributes on your gear pieces, then that damage will be increased. So you see what this mask does now. Now let me tell you, this is my basic gear right now, which I'm using for for just craziness. So let me show you the damage I can actually get from this. So that's my fire starter. So I'm going to put it on fire, and then I'm going to use the harmony just to hit on the body, and you can see the damage is 547,000 per tick. The burn tick is 547,000 when I have armor, I mean the NPC, but when the NPC doesn't have armor, it's like 516,000, because of course like my rifle has that damage to armor. So when you have armor on your rifle or your weapon, it actually applies on your skill, so you do more damage, right? So that's basically the damage right now with this weapon. Now with perfect perpetuation, if I shoot the fire starter with glass cannon and this one, there you go. You can see this is 567,000 with perfect perpetuation. Okay, with this glass cannon build, Eclipse Protocol build. Now, if I swap with the Vile Mask and I take away one of the high end, the Wyvernware piece, which is maxed out, you can see skill damage status effect. If I take it out and put like, the holster for the Eclipse Protocol, now I have 4-piece Eclipse Protocol, 1-piece Wyvernware, and the mask, the Vile Mask. So with the harmony, let's see how much damage I can do. Just watch out the damage numbers, okay? So that's the fire. Now it's the harmony. Now look at this. 503,000 plus extra 92k damage is taken. You see that? 92,000 damage. Now it's 80,000 because the damage is gone. The buff from the Harmony is gone. So it's 80,000. But you can see it's still ticking. So you see that NPC is on red, like this target was red. When the target is on red, like there's a red like icon or whatever you call it, that thing, red thing. That means that's your mask. That's the damage from your mask. You see that red thing? That's your mask damage. See that 92,000 extra damage from your mask. And I'm doing 500 and what was that? 505 or 503,000, right? Yeah, 503,000 per tick from the burn plus 92,000. So that's 595,000 damage per tick. And with just 2-piece Wyvernware, it was like 547,000, but now it's 595. So the damage is increased. Now let's see with the Perfect Perpetuation. So there you go. Now I'm going to hit on the head. Now you can see, there you go, 523,000, 112,000 is your mask tick. 112,000 is your mask tick and 523,000 per burn tick. So that's in total more than 630,000 per burn tick. Even though my mask and everything is not like attributes, not perfectly maxed out, but with this, the Everlasting Gaze, like Perfect Perpetuation, I'm doing 630 plus thousand per burn tick. So in my opinion, why wouldn't you use this mask in your status effect build? Because, I mean, why won't you? It's increasing your damage. So you should definitely use this mask. Those of you who are running 2-piece Wyvernware, just take away one of your Wyvernware piece and use this mask, because there is no cooldown, there is no hassle, there's just damage. You apply status effect, it's gonna do damage. That's how simple and easy it is. Okay, just test it out. You're gonna love it. Now, one thing I've tested is like when you use 2-piece Wyvernware, I mean, basically when you're farming for it, with the gear pieces, you can easily farm in the gear targeted loot, and this should drop for you. And there is no like hassle for this. You always get with like one skill tier, and you just change the attribute to status effect, all of them, and you're just good, right? It's basically like hardwire pieces. Like one skill tier, you change it to skill damage, and you're good. So this is like you change it to status effect, and you're good. You just need 1-piece Wyvernware. Now, if you're having trouble finding a perfect chest piece for Wyvernware, you can go for a holster. That's like could be easy to find, honestly, but I got it easily to find. Like yeah, again, you just need 1-piece Wyvernware. So it's actually save you the hassle for like farming too high end with like the perfect attributes which you need. It could be a little bit of trouble to find the perfect attribute. It takes a little bit of time, but to do, I mean, honestly, with this, you don't even have to farm for the most of the things. Honestly, you just don't have to. The mask is already free, so it's free. It's doing more damage than your, basic build for your status effects. So why not use it? Why? That's a simple question. The only thing I kind of don't like is that one blue attribute that has a protection. They could have easily given like skills haste or like skill damage. Then it would do more damage. But hazard protection is fine. I'm not really complaining about it. Otherwise, this mask is too good, and you just saw it's really, really nice. It's really strong. It's doing a lot of like extra damage. But I would definitely recommend you to use something else than Glass Cannon. Just don't run Glass Cannon. It's a suicide type of thing. I've died many times, but yeah, the damage is actually very fun to see, and it's really, really nice. The damage is pretty good. You're gonna love it. But just run like Spotter. And for those of you who are thinking that you can put the what is that, the rail thingy, the splinter, whatever it's called, well, let me check, hold on. Yeah, this one, the laser pointer, you can actually put laser pointer on Harmony, so you can run Spotter, and you can just pulse the NPCs with that. You can just easily pulse them. Yeah, it's gonna work now. So I mean, it is available here. So I mean, most of you thought that it's not available. It's actually here. So you can run Spotter and you run Harmony, and you should be good. So I mean, Everlasting Gaze is a nice damage with that extra 50%, but then you have to like have a cooldown for 16 seconds, and you have to hit headshots. But perfectly in sync talent or whatever, it's always like you shoot on the body and you just get that proc. So definitely run this mask. This is a really, 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 really strong mask, and it's totally recommended to use this in your status effect. If you're running 4-piece Eclipse Protocol 2-piece Wyvern Wear, just take away one of your Wyvern Wear piece and slap in this mask, and trust me, you're gonna see significant amount of increase in your damage for your skill, and also for the any status effect. Like the status says, any status effect it works. So it doesn't really have to be fire stat. If you form them, it's going to do damage. If you like trap them with the shock trap, and you can see in the clip, it's doing damage. So any type of status effect, it's going to do that damage over time, which is really sweet. Even though you're like a CC guy and not doing damage, you're just crowd controlling, you're still going to do that damage over time, which is pretty cool, right? So yeah, just try and use this mask. This is a super like strong mask right now, and I hope they don't nerf it, because people enjoy it and they'll nerf it. So I mean, that's a different story, but it is what it is. It's really working fine right now, and just try and use it. You're going to love it. That's all pretty much for the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.